A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. There were two test matches that were going on and both have finished in dramatic style. Australia versus West Indies at the Kensington Oval in Barbados, followed by Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh at Colombo. Now, before I get to both of that, there is kind of an indication that what we are going to see at this stage, because heading into Birmingham, today is the second practice session that we are going to have. In the first practice session, it was reported that Jasprit Bumrah and Prasidh Krishna did not participate in any of the activities. The whole team were there at the ground. They were practicing and they were doing their drills, but Jasprit Bumrah was not indulged in any kind of activity. Now, because of this, is it an indication that Bumrah might not play the second test? It looks more and more likely. But let us not jump the gun, because today is another day of practice. If Bumrah plays in that, then is he playing the second test at Birmingham? It could happen. As of this point in time, until July 1, we will not know the playing 11 until the press conference happens. Tomorrow is a rest day. 30th, first, you will have certain events that are going to happen. So that's why press conferences will happen on the 1st. Let's see how that pans out. So, Jasprit Bumrah's availability, there is still plenty of doubts that is there. He didn't participate in the first training activity. Is he going to participate in the second training activity? Because this is the schedule. Second test, there is a bit of a gap. Third test, there is hardly any gap. Then from the third to the fourth, there is a gap. Then 4th to 5th, there is hardly any gap. Which is why Bumrah playing this test makes more sense. But then the team management, the physiotherapists, the medical staff, they know more than what we do. Bumrah's body, 43 overs, already he's been put through the grind. Now you have to plan for something without Bumrah at this stage. In a very turbulent test match that we saw, Australia have managed to beat the West Indies by 159 runs at the Kensington Oval in Barbados. 50s from Alex Carey, Bo Webster and Travis Head ensured that Australia gave West Indies a target of 301. In response, Josh Hazlewood's 5 wickets ensured that West Indies were never in the hunt. 8 for 86, some lusty blows from Shamar Joseph towards the end ensured that Australia would at least have to fight for the last 2 wickets. But once 141 all out, Australia have taken a 1-0 lead. And West Indies will be rueing those decisions that went against them. And also with the fact that, okay, they had a golden chance of the 10-run lead, they allowed the tail to prosper. And also not helped by the fact that they dropped so many catches. Missed opportunity for the West Indies also. Let's see how they bounce back for the second test, because one of the test matches that is going to be held in Jamaica is going to be the pink ball test match. Sri Lanka have wrapped up an innings victory against Bangladesh in the second test at the Sinhalese Sports Club in Colombo, with Prabhat Jayasuriya taking 5 wickets. Mushfiqur Rahim gritted it out, but unfortunately Bangladesh's collapse that happened previously on day 3. On day 4, it just took about an hour to ensure that Bangladesh would suffer another innings defeat. Yet again, they had a chance against Sri Lanka. Yet again, they couldn't capitalize. And that's why another missed tour of Sri Lanka. They just can't seem to win against them in test match cricket at this stage on a consistent basis. The draw at Galle, maybe if you hadn't gone for a milestone, you could have won. But that didn't happen. So that is why this is not a good situation when you look at Bangladesh cricket, who anyway celebrated their silver jubilee in their induction into test cricket. But now they just haven't done well at all. There is something brewing in freestyle chess at this point in time, because according to reports, Gukesh is not going to be part of the Las Vegas freestyle chess event. And because of that, there is certain upheavals that are going on in the chess world. Maybe when you look at it, yes, Gukesh has said he's just not ready for it because he's tired, he needs to take rest. And that is why he's not playing Las Vegas freestyle. It all comes on the backdrop of the freestyle chess event in Delhi getting cancelled. And that is why Jan-Henrik Beutner, he's only got 2 more days. He's stepping down as the CEO of Freestyle Chess. Let's see how this particular event pans out. The Wimbledon draws are out. And yes, Jannik Sinner, Novak Djokovic, they are going to face off in the semi-final potentially. They are in the same draw, and that is why one person's dream could get thwarted. So Jannik Sinner aiming to win Wimbledon, Novak Djokovic aiming to win his 25th and record-breaking title. Can he do it in Wimbledon? That remains to be seen. Time is definitely not on Novak Djokovic's side. I think the quest for the 25th title might have to be stalled because Alcaraz and Sinner are not going to let him get away with it. The FIH Pro League may be over for the men, but for the women, they face 2 crucial matches against China. If they lose both, then they are relegated and they'll go into the Nations Cup, which means they will not play top-notch hockey for the next 2 years heading into the Olympics. And that is why the 2 wins that they have against China is vital for their chances to stay alive in the FIH Pro League. If they don't get relegated in the FIH Pro League, then they can play top-notch hockey. But if they don't and get relegated to the Nations Cup, it just continues their torrid run. They didn't make it to Paris. They are now in danger of getting relegated in the Nations Cup. So, this is a big development. FIH Pro League, if India don't win their 2 games against China, they'll have to hope for other results going their way. Hopefully, they win one of them, but it looks like a very uphill task at this point in time. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis regarding the India-England series as well as other major events that are happening in the sporting world. Bye-bye.